Within the religious community alone, there's the black hats. Of course, that needs to be clarified. There's the up hats like mine. These are the good ones. I believe in God. You know, there's people with the down hats. I don't know which God they're worshiping. You see how mine goes up to heaven? So what does that imply that they're doing? But we're all black kippers at the end of the day, right? But of course, I have this little thing. I'm not going, like Rabbi Grassman, I'm not going to take it off. I only have one. He's a God, or God will have two. How many do you have? You can confront that at a later time. But you see how I have this little thing around the edge of my kippah? That makes me special and loved by God. You laugh. But all of us, you know, we're all from, right? And we're all brothers, all of us with black hats and black kippahs. Of course, there's the Litvaks versus the Hasidim. That's a whole different subject. Obviously, the Hasidim are better, unless you're a Litvak and we don't like the Hasidim. But both agree that they're both better than the Sephardim, for sure. But at least the Sephardim and the Litvaks and the Hasidim can agree on one thing. None of us like Chabad. Which is interesting, because Chabad actually like everybody. As long as you like the Rebbe, right? We surely have a lot to learn from them. One of the things we can learn from them, they're just like us. All are black hats. As long as we're all better than the white kippers, then we have someone to look down upon, and that's the most important thing. Of course, you can bash the white kippers with the people who have black kippers, but they knit their kippers. Terrible human beings. Special place for them in hell, no doubt. And as long as you learn Gemara all day, Be'Ian, I love you. You like to learn a little faster? Please leave my religion. Buddhists are over there. Worship another God at your will. But at least we all believe in God, as opposed to the Chilanim. They're not even Jewish. Now, the Chilanim love everybody. They're not as cold-minded as us, because they love everybody except the religious people. As long as you voted for BB, and you served in the army, and you're my kind of secular Jew, and not a little Masorti, and that's problematic. So besides that, I love you as long as you're not a chutznik. If you're a chutznik, okay, I like you as long as you're not, you know. So this goes on forever. In every community, in every shul, right now in this room, I bet there's people you don't like. I mean, everyone put up their hand in Jewish unity. I bet right now there's someone you feel awkward about being in this room with, right? Just to illustrate the point, everyone put up your hand for a second. Put up your hand straight up high. Everyone put a finger straight at the ceiling. On the count of 3, point to the person you don't like. Just to illustrate my point. 1, 2... Gutless cowards. And it breaks my heart to say this, but I bet you could. I bet you could. In this room of people coming together to find their Kedusha, to find their essence, exploring, there's the people from the shul that I connect to, there's people I don't connect to. So what happened to us? What happened to us is something that a sage just told us is called sinas chinim, baseless hatred. It destroyed the temple. Now, if you want to be all religious about things, the temple is this big building that stood there 2,000 years ago, and a whole building got dismantled because of sinas chinam. But the temple means the power to reveal God in this world. And the Gemara says very, very clearly that any generation that does not rebuild the temple, it's as if they destroyed it. And therefore, the implication the mystical writings teach us is the reason we do not have supernatural energy and clarity and vision and unity in Eretz Israel today is it's still the sinas chinam that every one of us carries within our hearts, that's blocking our soul, our revelation, our power, the destiny of the world out. That's how powerful our heart is. That's how powerful our hate is.